welcome back to the OG Minifans Show on the Kirkman Network. I'm Steve from Providence with TJ Hubbard, R.A. Minahan, and
Hello.
Tim McCanton, and Sleepy Hollow behind the glass. So I wanted to talk about a few things before we get started.
Rip Van Justin.
Right?
I'd like to say welcome us back. It's been a couple of weeks.
Yeah, so
Seriously.
it's been almost what 2 weeks since we did a show. There was a suspension, so we weren't able to. But before we get started, what's that? What's going on here?
That's not me.
What are you talking
I wanted to thank everyone that was able to help me out during my my 88-mile walk. Tim,
I forgot about that.
John Featherston.
That happened.
Everyone,
the ship has sailed. Let's
really,
move on.
well,
Move the fuck on.
I want to make sure
Christ.
that I thank everyone. I want to make sure I
Next.
thank everyone.
Yeah, well, they get it. All right, they know.
We did
I'm
what?
also going to be doing a 20-mile walk this month, the beginning of December, for Toys for Tots. I'm going to put up a link for donations. Just going to do 20 miles.
Is this your new thing now? You're just gonna walk
Fucking
I actually
walk
feel,
for money.
I actually feel good. Like
Yeah?
yesterday was the first day that I was 100%.
Aren't there songs about guys like you?
your fucking feet look
King
like
of the
road.
road.
Traveling man.
Lonely.
King of the
Walking
road.
man. Yeah, King of the road.
King of the road.
Perfect. King
Trailers for sale.
So
Destination banger.
all right, so we got to we might as well address it because it has been a huge subject from what I see. So today they put out a couple of Kirk put out a couple of periscopes about a special project. He was now judging by the two places that he did it, Fall River and Brockton. I thought maybe it might be some prostitution, but I don't know what
Simple the goods.
Be interested.
I don't know what the special project entails, but
Can we all take a guess? Can we all take our
sure,
guesses
I'll let
of
you
it?
take it an educated guess before I get started, TJ. You get so excited.
You already said something incorrect. Educated.
All right.
I'm going to say it's going to be Kirky jobs. It's like he's going to do like dirty jobs, except it's Kirky jobs. Go in the trash truck and go, work at a fish plant. I don't know. It'd be pretty fun. I'd like to watch it.
Where's that fish plant? Is that Brockton or is that Fall River?
Fall River, the docks,
the
the
docks.
Madawaska.
docks in Long
Lobster.
River, and Fall River.
Tim, what do you got for a
Yeah,
guess?
cutting the trees.
I have more than a guess. I have some inside scoop.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I shot down Route 24 today to follow those guys as soon as they found out, and I'm pretty sure I was
Fucking
behind the
Jesus
right Mercedes. It looks like those two lovebirds might be opening in their own Barstool bed and breakfast.
Okay.
One
Fair
in
enough.
Brockton, one in Fall River, scoping out some real estate. I don't know if it was them. I just know I was following a Mercedes and a Square that had wheels.
The square. A fucking roller skate.
With the guy's head touching the ceiling.
Pretty good guess.
Clown car.
I
How about-
think, I think something investigative. Kirk said he was going to talk to some very brave people, so maybe some sort of investigative reporting. That's
Okay.
my guess. And a lot of other people think the same.
How about our newly married?
Oh, yeah. Congrats.
Yeah, thanks. It's great.
What do you
Balls
think?
are already in the case.
Yeah. I agree with Tim. Like, I bet you it's some kind of investigative. I know the investigative thing. I know they were working on the Marty Walsh thing forever. That never
Okay.
came to anything. But I've also heard rumors that maybe it's an adoption podcast.
Okay, I heard that rumor as well.
I've heard rumors.
He's an asshole, and I wouldn't take his word for it.
Oh yeah.
Quiz? No. All right, so here's the deal.
Oh, you're mean.
This is my problem. And I think that a lot of people might have felt the same way. So I can honestly say, without trying to be a cunt, that I was not a huge fan of Monday's show. Just wasn't. And
Wait, what do you think? I'm sorry. What do you think it is?
Me?
Yeah.
No, the other person doesn't
I
spoke.
think it's I've always said he loves fucking investigating shit that is wrong, like that
Yeah.
people normally won't call out. But I don't think it would have to do anything with politics because weren't they told to keep a low profile? Other than Curtatone, weren't they told to keep a low profile on
Fucking close on
politics?
that guy.
Yeah, on elected officials.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm anxious to find out, and the reason why.
So what do you think, though?
It's something
Give
investigative.
it. How about an educated guess.
Well,
mind
I
you.
don't think he's going to do Kirky jobs. I'll just put it to you that way.
Well, I didn't ask you whether you thought I was right or wrong.
PJ coming with the heat. This is like a John McLaughlin group here.
No, I know. I mean,
Come on,
give us a guess.
Cookie Roberts.
I
your
just
thoughts?
did. I think it's something, maybe crooked law enforcement or something.
Ooh.
Maybe something
Dirty
like that.
cops.
Maybe something with I don't know, like a pension, because Robinson fucking hates people with pensions.
Robinson and Kirk are starting their old stripping company.
So I
they're
think something like that. But all right, so I think without sounding like an asshole, I was not a fan of Monday's show. I think there's a lot of talk. The shows, the time frame has been kind of shrinking a little bit.
Can I interrupt and can I share
Yeah.
Justin's thought? Justin thinks that it's going to be Kirk versus food.
Kirk
Man
versus
versus food, only it's Kirk eating hot wings and giant burgers.
Yes,
And that comes from an inside source. So Justin may be on
Employee.
something.
Interesting.
And milk.
Anyways, back to your boring story.
I'm sorry, but I
Poor
was thinking about like this time last year we were getting like 3-hour shows. I think even sometimes they get to near 4 hours, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
And now they are going. An average is about an hour and a half. He has said on multiple times that he's looking to do something that gets him away from the audience. And in my opinion, it kind of feels like kind of shitty because unlike when he was at EEI, he built this the way that he said he wanted to, which was a rabid fan base, a strong fan base, very loyal. And you got what you want. And it seems like right now, like you want to do something else, which is fine. It's not my career. I'm just a listener. He wants to do something else, and I like the show. So I don't know if I'll like the special project. You guys might not like this. You guys might like the project more than the show, and it works out better for you. I just don't hope that the show doesn't get the shit end of the stick because that's the part that I really like. Any thoughts on that? No. I'm a
Well,
fucking
no,
idiot.
I mean, if the new project is going on the cover to bang strippers, I'm interested. But I mean, beyond like the show itself, I don't know if it's missing that punching bag that Mike was. I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to next week when Mike comes back and see how his mental health state, see how he does and see how he is. Be good to have him back next week and see how that might change things. I might keep it the same. I know they're looking to change format, maybe do 3 times a week instead of the 14 times a week he does now. So we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Anything? No thoughts on it?
I'm looking forward to
big fucking mouth in the chat.
What
Once you
are you
get
talking
on Twitter, you fucking-
I do nothing but praise this.
Little
You
fucking
go, girl. You go, girl.
A lot of fucking words in a little private chat, but it fucking,
I'm pretty sure last time I was
What'd I
here,
miss?
you were running your mouth off, and I ended up getting thrown on the bus for it.
Jesus
So.
Christ.
No, it's I don't even remember what the show was on Monday.
I'm looking
Was
it
it
up
the
right
Saudi
now.
Arabia one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, the phone call was good. I like the last. I'm a sucker for Globe Talk. I'm a sucker for taking down Colin.
Oh,
And
fuck yeah.
then today I thought it was pretty good too because it was clearly satire on just like the political landscape. And, he
Today
let
was
Steve kind of be
excellent.
like as ridiculous as he possibly could. But on the whole, I agree with TJ. Like, I'm looking forward to Mike being.
Where's
back.
my F-150?
I know. Talking about being passive aggressive. Not even passive aggressive, but just like, where's my F-150, huh? Why can't I know you're doing a million other things?
you can
Where's
feel
my
that.
truck?
Like you said, you could feel that pent up aggression
a lot of
coming
pent-up
out. Huh?
aggression.
Tim, are you gonna tuck your sack all the way back in fucking?
No.
I'm not
just
done.
I'm just waiting for you to get to me. I'm waiting for you to
fucking
stop
done.
yelling at RA. I like that.
Yeah.
Call it out. Call it out.
Jesus
All
Christ,
right, go
dude.
ahead, finish up.
No, I'm looking for. I think the show needs a third voice of punching bag. I
Okay.
think that Kirk does best
Absolutely.
when there's a punching bag in the studio with him, and I think that where Steve would be perfect for just like a one-man show with a producer, I think Kirk needs someone who can go back and forth with him without being distracted like the board or doing 100 other things behind the scenes.
Okay.
So I'm
All right.
looking forward to. Lo and behold, I'm looking forward to Mike coming back.
I think we all are. All right, Tim.
And are you the baby's daddy, RA? Woo! You go, girl. All right. TJ, great face. Hey, Kirk has said it from day one. Not from day one. He's been saying it since the special project started. Stop that. That you won't listen to me. It's my kids. And he has said the show's going to get smaller. It's not going to be the show that we used to. So I'm with Steve. the reason that I'm upset is it's not going to be like it was. It's going to be 60 minutes. Kirk has said he wants to get away from us, which I can't really blame him. He's given us the candy. We've gotten addicted to it, and now Daddy's taking it away. So it sucks. It totally sucks. But he's gone from roughly 94, like Steve said, hour and a half shows to 70-minute shows recently, and I just see this getting down to the 60 minutes.
And most of it is phone calls.
Not the last few shows, but yeah, there was a bulk that were in those 90-minute shows that were
we went
phone
from going
calls.
from we'll do phone calls every now and then to doing an hour's worth of phone calls a day.
Sure.
Yeah, and Kirk has said what you pointed out, RA. He said it himself. He loves having that third man as his punching bag. Loves it. Mike was his punching bag. He said he wants something like that. Carabas is certainly not that. That's more of a friendly chat. So,
not yet.
But he could use him differently because he's just a blank slate. He knows nothing. Like, he's just an empty head, and he just like I loved the just ragging on him for this YouTube or whatever the girl is going
that only
and then
goes for so long.
And then they got Big Cat in on him. Big Cat calls in, and it just kind of like snowballed from there. I like stuff. I like when that happens.
I have two other complaints. I have one complaint for both Steve and Kirk. Their effusive praise of Jimmy fucking Carter, one of the worst presidents in U.S. history. Jesus Christ. And I know I'm going to get ripped for this one. Oh, my God. He is alive, but one of the worst presidents in U.S. history. And these guys could not say enough about him.
Houses, though. Jesus.
Yeah, he's doing good in his retirement. Sure. But let's not forget what it was like when he was president. Inflation out of control, gas lines.
18% interest rates on your house.
Exactly. And the other thing was, Steve, you got some shrapnel. So I know I'm getting ripped for that one. But I'm going to call it like I see it. You got some shrapnel about the flat hat, the flat brim.
I love the flat brim.
I know. What are you in 7th grade?
I like it.
Christ.
Wait a second. Wait, who gave you flat for the flat brim?
I caught a little shit here and there. But
no, who?
I don't remember. It was he was
called him out.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Well, maybe Kirk should try a flat brim out.
So
that's a look. That'd be a look, huh?
I guess the only reason why I'm bringing it up is because, like, I loved when he was on EI and then did Enough About Me, like, once a week or every other week or something like that. I hated when it was just Enough About Me on its own. And my problem is I like the show the way it is. I wouldn't mind if there was a special project mixed in. I just hope it doesn't get to the fact where it's just that the show gets forgot about. That's at the end of the game.
I think didn't he say today or yesterday? He said on that Periscope, didn't he say there's going to be less shows but the same amount of content that we used to? So that's awesome. But
that could also mean like 3 days on KMS and then 2 days on something completely different.
Yeah.
But you still Kirk 5 days a week, but it's not what we're used to for 5 days. And
they could be 2-3 hours. Hey, like I said, we've gotten used to being spoiled, and now we're.
We are spoiled brats.
That's what happens when you spoil your fan base.
We've been buying heroin for $5 a fucking hit. Okay. And now it's up to 30.
So, I have not had a lot of experience with news reporters in my life, but this asshole fucking completely bought the fact that
still laughing at this.
What the fuck? What the fuck, man?
He's been homeless. He's been without a home for 3 years now.
All right. So the guy said he's a big stoolie.
Speaking of Jimmy Carter,
he says he follows Kirk, and
he could build you a house.
So Kirk does that interview with him, and then the fucking guy, rather than reach out to me and say like, are you really homeless, or is he kind of pulling my leg? He fucking puts it on the 11 o'clock news.
And that's the only thing he pulled from it.
No shit.
The only thing.
It's like a 15-minute interview.
Like, how do you
that you're homeless?
Fucking
makes him a better reporter, by the way. Makes him a much better reporter.
Oh my God!
I would just take this as fucking Kirk's.
Oh, that was awesome.
Journalistic integrity.
And honestly, the clip that they posted of you just makes you look homeless. Like you're just like wandering around, just like Bigfoot footage.
Not my greatest.
You look like your fucking underwear had a Bismarck, fucking raspberry Bismarck in it. I don't laugh.
Not my greatest moment. My sweatshirt was
fucking like a day and a half into walking.
It was mile 88.2 at that point.
Eyes hurt from fucking staring at people walking with you.
Yeah, I would definitely say that guy did not have your back. And how long did he interview you for? Like 10, 15 minutes?
10 minutes puts up
10 minutes.
8 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, that's how they package it, right?
That's why you got every reference you do. You got to,
walk so long you start to grow a fucking second nut.
So I got the Steve Likely. out of all the things, I got the likely thing. That was the only thing that I freaking got for me. But
Which you
still,
did have a lot. I know you
fuck
told
you
me
over.
you had a lot. Yeah.
it was fun though. I would fucking idiots. But
He's been without a home for 3 years.
like literally told the guy, I was like,
And you could tell he was about to say, like, and for him to go back, like, to being homeless, but he couldn't get it out. And he was just like, oh, I'm just happy to be a part of it.
gave the guy my personal phone number, said reach out if you have any questions. Like, just
If you need me, here's my number.
reach out, just like I do to any single woman. If you need anything,
Listen, if you need me,
at all.
And there was people definitely online like, oh, I can't believe he doesn't have a house.
oh,
should
there
help
were a lot
him.
of people who like watched that in Western Mass, be like, wow,
I-
that's so admirable. This
I think we
homeless
could have
man.
pushed a little bit more. I think we could have got another GoFundMe account for your house.
Oh, we easily could have.
I was just going to say,
$25,000 and
All
give
right.
it back right to the VFW.
Okay.
there's some guy named Steve Likely somewhere in the United States that's going to GoFundMe for him right now, and people
Like,
don't.
20 years from now, you're going to see on the state rolls like unclaimed bank stuff. It'll be Steve Likely,
$2,500.
$250,570. Oh, where'd that come from?
All right. So now, next week being the fucking Christmas break, we are.
What?
Yeah, not
Jesus.
Christmas. What is it? Thanksgiving,
Christmas?
right?
By
Thanksgiving.
the way,
right?
your clock's off by
Fucking
10
skipping
minutes. I just
stuffing?
realized.
Do I look like
You
a man
guys
who wants to
notice that?
skip stuffing?
What's up with you?
So we got Thanksgiving.
Jesus.
So
Oh, it is
come
10
you-
minutes fast.
How come your clock's 10 minutes fast?
that hasn't moved in 4 years.
Oh. Again, this man needs help.
Homeless
That-
people
that-
can't
that-
afford
that-
batteries.
Batteries, please.
We got to get the GoFundMe up.
That is absolutely the same time that it probably was ripped off the wall when my ex-wife was taking stuff, and I was like throwing stuff in my car. So she didn't take stuff.
It's like when a nuclear bomb goes off and the time is frozen
Just
on watches
frozen,
and
yeah.
clocks.
I got that in the painting. Artwork.
It's a great divorce lawyer. Look, she gets everything else, but I got you the clock and the painting.
So do you always get up, walk
What are
in
you
the
doing
living room
every
and go,
third
oh my
weekend?
God, it's 7:30 still?
Hey,
I-
honey, I gotta go. It's 7:30.
7:30. I gotta get
Gotta
out of
get
here.
out of here.
I honestly weep when I look at that thing. But regardless, all right. So next week, Thanksgiving break. But I do want to do the show one more time on Wednesday next week before go off into Thanksgiving. Basically recap Mike's return.
Oh yeah.
And then we are gonna from this show we are gonna take about a month off from this because we're doing drinking buddies. And to be honest, I've watched some of the Barstool game shows, and if the way that you guys had it going last year, I just had an idea. You guys did everything, and it came out perfect. Like your guys' game show was much better than anything that I've seen. And I just give you guys time. You're going to get the brackets in order, the questions. This year's questions are going to be general knowledge, entertainment, and sports. And we got, I think it was a ton
And just
of
to give you a
people.
recap, entertainment could be music or movies. The entertainment industry as itself, general knowledge is going to be things like I said, I make cups or in a gallon of fucking milk, stuff like that. That's general knowledge. In sports is sports.
Well, I just
Would
think
en-
it's fun. Oh, sorry. Buddy.
Sorry, I was just going to ask: would entertainment include the pornography genre?
I'd be entertained.
Yeah.
I'd be entertained.
Okay, all right.
Are you not entertained?
Well, the problem is, I think that everyone's gonna like a talk show. Every fan is gonna talk show. There's very few that there's a little bit of difference between the two of them. But at the end of the day, like unless you're talking about history, and you guys encompass some time frame in U.S. or world history, it's all talking about the show. Or if you got a game show, I think it's just something different. It's a good break. Plus, with COVID and everything, everyone's gonna be locked inside. I think we should talk about moving it from Sunday to Saturday if possible, if we're able to get players. Why not? You want to go into work all fucked up on Monday morning?
I'm not the one drinking.
That's not a bad idea. I mean,
No. Saturday's
not good, TJ.
No?
People do stuff Saturday.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would not. It would have to be Friday or Saturday. So I understand Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause of drinking.
Sundays does suck for people.
Yeah.
It has to start at, for me, 8:00.
Or
Yeah,
later.
so you could do it.
Or
That's what
later.
I was thinking too. It could be later, right? I mean, these are all adults, so it could be a little later at night on a.
I don't know what
weekend night,
RA's making
right?
fucking shit.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah,
gonna
if
be
we do-
fucking the old lady or something. Your new
No,
wife?
but if we
God,
do,
no.
if we do Saturdays,
What do you
That
think?
ended quick.
Tell
if
me
we
about
do
it.
Saturdays at 9, Saturdays to Fridays at 9, yeah, we could. I can.
We
make
could
that
also
work.
drop.
that.
We could. I mean, we can
Yeah.
film it whenever, but then just drop it.
True. I just
Yeah.
Well, no one's
Yeah,
gonna
we
be
could-
drinking at 11 o'clock on a friggin' Tuesday morning.
And it's not football. We can alternate nights.
Yeah,
you know?
it's just
Could be a
I
Friday or a
don't
Saturday.
trust any of these idiots, including myself. If I had a big loss, like I'd be sour about it, or a win, like if I beat Gig, like he'd make a fucking stupid gif or something like that, or you know what I mean, like just something.
I think you're not
fucking-
easily rattled.
I think he's
Yeah,
going to do that anyway.
All right, so the last thing I wanted to just say, this made me laugh before we get out of here. So we get done with the live show, and Tim breaks out this fucking rapey van that he has. And he's like, I got you all set up. I go back to this fucking mattress, this fucking moth-eaten sheets. He goes, just relax, enjoy the ride. So I get in there. Now, I'm not exaggerating, and this is gross. My balls literally smelled like fucking festering garbage.
Feta
So-
cheese and
Fact.
fucking
It was so
dung.
So we get in and he goes, what is what is
You did a
What
really
does
good
that
job
smell?
telling the story.
he goes, what is that smell? I don't know.
Fromunda cheese.
No, it was awful. It was so fucking bad.
By the
Blister juice and
by the
ball
time-
sack
by the
blood.
time, by the time we got to my car was at my ex-wife's house because my son broke. I had a snail trail.
Ew.
Did he leave a snail trail on your seat?
So fucking bad.
I used gloves. I had to pick it up like slime and throw it on the ground. So
That's pretty.
it was.
That's pretty beast.
I will forever remember this. Any of you guys ever driven through Jersey when the chemical plants are in
Oh,
full?
the oil refineries and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, and all those
Oh,
kind-
yeah.
So think of that smell, RA. We're about 50 miles from what do you call it? From Florence, which by the way, I also want to say we were out looking for a member of the crew.
Hold on. How about it? So
We were
get
just going 70 miles an hour.
we get the van. We go, Justin, no offense. We go, should
See
we
ya.
go look for him? And we both looked at each other and started laughing.
Nah.
We
It'll be
did
fine.
look. I mean, we were looking out the window
On the highway.
on the highway at 70 miles an hour.
So we're fucking on 146 flying, and all of a sudden I hear this guy fucking giggling, and I'm sleeping. I wake up, he's giggling. Yo, what are you doing? He goes, I'm listening to Enough About Me, episode like 35, and he's fucking sitting there laughing.
Oh, it was so good.
was
It
like,
was
This guy's special. Get the fuck out of here.
So back to the smell, by the way. So we're out around, I'd say 50 miles into the trek, which would be right about Worcester. And I remember coming down a hill and because of the night before, you see all the fog and the mist, and there's some sewer gas here and there. And I go, oh my God, what the fuck is that smell? And I thought he was asleep. And he goes, huh? Oh yeah. I said, you smell that? He's like, yeah, what is that? I said, it smells like sewer gas and swamp ass and like marsh gases. He goes, oh yeah. He looks out the window. He's like, yeah, it must be around here somewhere. Meanwhile, it was him the whole time.
Jesus.
I couldn't,
So
you
nasty.
don't understand. I jumped in Sheldon's shower. And it was like
gross.
fire on my fucking balls. Like I couldn't use soap. I just like sprayed water on it, and it would made it worse because it made it run down my leg. It
Shower
fucking-
looked like the scene out of fucking the Psycho
Oh, it
movie.
was so gross, so fucking.
Bottom
It
of it.
smelled so bad.
My balls were cherry red, so fucking. All right. Does anyone have anything before we cut it out? So we're going to be back next Wednesday. Then we're going to take a month to get everything all set and straightened out. Does anyone have anything before we?
What are we gonna do with the teams?
That's what we're going to
bracketing?
figure out.
We got to figure it out. I think we gonna load up 8 teams. We do 8 teams.
Per thing. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
have a question though, going back to the original session. So there was a final, right? And it was going to be Kirk and Steve
Mhm.
verse. So we're going to try to get that back on the calendar.
I can ask them.
What do you guys think?
First weekend is going to be Quantum Week, Chris and JJ. They're going to go first weekend. They're going to Kirk and Steve or Kirk and Mike are more than welcome to be like the friggin' the prize.
Wrong.
Well, that was the original championship game. Yeah. So that was Chris, right?
It was supposed to be Sacco. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we could do that sometime. But yeah. So Chris and JJ are the champs right now, right?
Yeah.
They are the rating defending heavyweight drinking buddies champions of the world.
Muted, by the way, completely muted the whole time. Watching JJ get drunk that time, remember?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Mike couldn't work. So I guess they're gonna DM you, TJ.
Yeah.
People that want to play, Steve.
There's another issue. I lost so for the second time, I lost all the names. I did keep the first round, which was Sheldon and Stacy versus JJ and Quantum Week Chris, but I lost every other name, so I got to ask for the third time for people to submit their teams again.
You mean the teams that already played?
Oh no, there was about. I got about.
Oh, there's a lot more that want to play. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
So I fucked that up. So
Yeah, just DM Steve from Providence.
yeah, I'll do that. I'll send out something.
Everything and anything.
Yeah.
All right, you got anything?
If you need anything,
He likes dick pics.
All right, seriously, congratulations on your wedding, man. That's
Yeah, congratulations, man.
Yeah, congrats.
Did you get your ring on?
No.
It's
I've lost it a couple times. I've ran it over with a lot.
What do you? You don't have a ring,
off.
seriously?
You traveled to Madawaska.
Not on me. I'm getting a silicone one
What are you,
delivered.
Lauren? Jesus Christ! All
I
right,
don't have the ring tan quite yet, but
Oh yeah,
All
this
right,
thing's
with that-
perma ringed.
all right, and with that, Justin, we're all set.
I guess we're all set. We're out.